Good afternoon, Miami Arts Studio. I'm Mara Rodon.
And I'm Gabby Yedo.
Today is Friday, September 23rd, 2022.
And Moss Media Live starts now.
Mass will be hosting our first blood drive next Thursday on September 29th. Students 17 or older can participate to help those in need. Just 1 pint of blood can save 3 to 4 people. Donors receive pizza, service hours, a t-shirt, and socks. Sign up this week during lunchtime in the cafeteria or in room 3304. Now, on to our first story. The month of September is dedicated to suicide prevention awareness. To help inform and educate on the issue, we go to Brianna DLT.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death among young adults. September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and oftentimes there are many steps that can be taken before it's too late. In many cases, mental health conditions lead to drastic changes in mood, self-harm, suicide threats, drugs, and alcohol, which are common warning signs that must be addressed. If you're experiencing signs or know someone who is, tell an adult, join a support group for help, or call our National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255, who lead you to the closest crisis center and direct you to a hotline operator. Know you're not alone, and you don't have to suffer in silence. Together, we can spread awareness about suicide prevention.
Thank you, Brianna. Middle school. Student council elections will take place next Tuesday, September 27th. Middle school students will receive a link via Remind first thing Tuesday morning and must submit their votes before 2:30 p.m. Candidate videos can be found on our YouTube channel. Be sure to check them out and prepare to vote next Tuesday. Hey Mara, have you turned in your service hours to Mr. Meter yet?
I just turned them in this afternoon, Gabby. I have to say, finding ways to get hours is really hard.
Agreed. Thankfully, Gabby Olmo has done us the service of finding us some easy ways to get hours. Take it away, Gabby.
Attention students. As you know, community service is a part of our school culture, but for some of us, it can be hard to find opportunities close by. However, at Moss, we currently provide many options, like in-person events, clubs, and websites. There's events like I Try, where you work to set up a race for children, or Study Buddies, where you can tutor students on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can also join clubs like Moss Respect or Key Club that focus on community service opportunities at Moss.
Lastly, for those who prefer other opportunities, you can go on our Moss website at moss.dateschools.net, which has access to various events and organizations.
Remember, for each grade, you need to meet a specific number of hours.
For more information, go to Mr. Meter in room 5206 or Ms. DeMoya in room 5111, or check your class Remind for more updates.
Thank you, Gabby. The Mass PTO membership drive has begun. Families can join for just $10. The class with the largest percentage of members will receive a crumble cookie party. But hurry, the drive ends after next Friday, September 30th. Now on to Isabella Mendez with this week's Habit of Mind.
Students are faced with multiple obstacles throughout the school year. Thinking flexibly, our habit of mind for this week can help us overcome these challenges.
Being able to look at situations from a different perspective, generate alternatives, and consider your options are all qualities of being able to think flexibly. When faced with challenges in a school environment, students can use flexible thinking to come up with solutions or resolve an issue. Open-mindedness also allows students to develop a stronger understanding or opinion of educational information.
So next time you're stuck on a test or struggling to finish your homework, make sure to use flexible thinking. I'm Isabella Mendez for Moss Media Live. Now back to Newsroom.
Thank you, Isabella. Girls that tried out for the volleyball, the first cut will be posted outside of the locker rooms on Tuesday, September 28th after school.
Before we reach the tail end of this episode, the Miami Dolphins have been making some major waves. For a look beneath the surface, we pass the ball to Miguel Rojas with this week's Finside.
Hey, welcome to the first episode of Finside the Dolphins. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about the impressive win against the Baltimore Ravens and the upcoming game this Sunday against the Buffalo Bills. I'm Miguel Rojas, reporting from Moss Media.
The Dolphins and Ravens had the game of the weekend, with the Dolphins coming back from 21 points in the fourth quarter and mounting their biggest comeback since 2005. Led by quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, who threw a Dolphins record 6 touchdowns. The Dolphins scored 28 points in the fourth quarter to end up winning 42-38. Wide receiver duo Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle combined for over 300 yards. This weekend, the Dolphins will face Super Bowl favorites and rivals, the Buffalo Bills, who will to be another close and tough game for the Fins. Buffalo is led by MVP candidate Josh Allen, who's looking to make his first Super Bowl appearance and lead the Bills to their first ring in franchise history, while Miami is hoping to keep the momentum from the previous weekend and beat the Bills.
Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Finside. Make sure you're tuned to this weekend's game because I know I am. I'm Miguel Rojas signing off from Mass Media.
Thank you, Miguel. That wraps it up for today's show. Thanks for watching, and make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok for more updates. I'm Laura Bordon.
And I'm Gabby Yedo. Stay classy, Moss family.
And have an amassing day.